Chronos are selling a very interesting watch. As soon as I saw it, I reached out to my contact at Chronos and said, don't suppose you fancy sending me one to review, because I like the look of this SH. It's got an integrated bracelet and, well, more than a dash of familiarity about it, doesn't it? Watches with integrated bracelets are back, no doubt about it. They were huge in the 70s, but with the release of the Tissot PRX range, the Citizen Tsuyosa, the Christopher Ward 12, and countless other watches that look, well, like this, watches with integrated bracelets are very popular at the moment, and I think they've done a pretty good job with this one, actually. It does look like it's been pulled together from a number of the already existing watches with integrated bracelets, the ones that I've already mentioned, but yeah. It's still nice looking, isn't it? And with it being sold by Chronos, I thought it was actually made by the Chronos factory, but apparently it isn't. The connection is that the owner of the Chronos factory and the Chronos brand is friends with the owner of this particular brand and agreed to list their watches on the Chronos store on AliExpress. And this is the only model that this particular brand, SH, makes at the moment. And I'd like to see them make more, actually, because yeah, I think this one is very nicely made. And in the most recent sale, you could buy this watch for $168 US, which seems like an absolute steal. It houses the PT5000 automatic movement, beating at 28,800 beats per hour. Hacks hand winds. It is a legal clone of the ETA 2824. So it's got a decent movement inside it, and yeah, it's got half links as well. Oh, butterfly clasp. Oh, I don't mind butterfly clasps, especially when they're on nice bracelets like this. This does seem to be a very nice bracelet, as long as they have some sort of ability to have their length adjusted to a sort of macro or micro level, and this one does, because they have provided half links. Thank you! Honestly, that makes all the difference. Yeah, really, really good move. And as is often the case with these watches, the bracelet to some degree sort of steals the show, doesn't it? Because they just integrate so nicely into the cases, and because of that, the manufacturers seem to put a little bit of extra effort into the finishing and the design, and yeah, this one is really, really nice. Lots of light play on this bracelet, a mix of finishing as well, some brushing, some polishing, mostly brushing admittedly, but still lots of light play, and yeah, lovely end links marrying up to the case, double-ended quick release spring bars. I mean, you're not likely to change this bracelet, so perhaps that's not that important, but still, if ever you need to remove the bracelet, it's very, very easy to do with these double-ended quick release spring bars. Push pins on this particular bracelet. I would have liked to have seen screw pins, but the links aren't that thick, are they? So yeah, maybe they went for split pins for that reason. And that mix of brushed and polished finishing carries on with the case. Very strong PRX vibes with this case, isn't there? Yeah, beautiful polished chamfered edges, very small polished accents on this case. The crown, interesting finish to the crown. It's a sort of bead blasted matte finish. I think it's the only surface on the watch that's been finished like that, but anyway, sort of makes it stand out a little bit, I guess. Very nice bezel, polished bezel, suits the watch, doesn't it? Yeah, absolutely. 2 pieces of sapphire crystal on this watch. That is sapphire in the case back. Interesting display case back. I quite like that, you know. You don't see a lot on the movement, but then the PT5000 isn't exactly an inspiring movement. The case back is polished. It's going to be a little bit of a scratch magnet, isn't it? I would have liked to have seen that brushed, I think. Gorgeous hands. More than a dash of familiarity with these hands, isn't there? Yeah, a little bit of sort of Christopher Ward in those hands. Really nice applied indices as well. A nice fading dial, a couple of colour options available, green and blue. I preferred the blue one, which is why I've got this one in for review. Date complication at the 6 o'clock. It's sort of colour coded. Yeah, beautiful dial. Well proportioned watch. Absolutely. Decent length to all the hands as well. So Alex will be happy. You know, hashtag blame Alex. He likes his hands to be well proportioned. And yeah, I think he's going to like these ones. They reach right out to the edge of the dial. The hour hand just about reaches the inside of those applied indices. And they are beautifully finished. Very nice. Wow, what a cracking watch. I knew it was going to be good, but I thought it was going to be good because I thought Chronos had made it. They haven't made it, but it is still good. I like the design. Yes, they've borrowed the design. Of course they have. That's not uncommon for watches on AliExpress. But they've executed it very, very nicely, and it's not an exact copy of one particular watch. It's sort of pulled in a number of different design elements from different watches, and yeah, they've all come together to make a nice watch. $168, that's pretty good, isn't it? Right, apologies if you're watching this video and this watch isn't currently $168, but no doubt there'll be another AliExpress sale very, very soon where you can pick it up for roughly that price, and yeah, I'll put a link in the video description. And as always, guys, massive thank you from me to you for tuning in. Let me know what you think of the watch and the video, and take care, guys. Look after yourselves. You'll see me again very, very soon.